Hi, it's Kane Hodder, Jason from Friday the 13th. You're watching Slash and Cast. Keep watching, or I'll kill you and your whole family.
What's going on, horror fans? Welcome back to another episode of Slashcast. My name is Riley. That is Nick. And that's Griffin. This is like the fourth time now we've had to reintroduce Griffin. You've been hearing him on the streams, hearing him. Now you can see him
Face
here.
reveal.
Face reveal.
It was requested.
Yeah, it's been revealed several times. I don't know what the secret is.
Yeah.
But you may notice that the table's getting a little small. Donate to the Slashcast foundation in the description.
3 large fellas.
we need a bigger table. So today, by request, we're going to talk about Virtual Cabin 2.0 and its reveal of Uber Jason, as well as Grendel, and basically our theories and discussions concerning it. It's going to be real chill, all right? So, no, none of this is 100% confirmed by any means. We're just really want to talk, because it comes up in streams all the time. It's like, where the hell are they possibly going to go with it?
And it's going to keep coming up on the stream.
And it's gonna
This video isn't going to help that.
Yeah, so this discussion is going to constantly continue. But the first thing I want to bring up is Virtual Cabin 2.0 was made by a company called Odd Gentlemen. It's a side from Ilphonic, okay? So this is a whole different dev team jumping into Virtual Cabin 2.0, and it was amazing. Everybody likes Virtual Cabin 2.0. The reveal of Uber Jason Grendel, it all looks fantastic. We were a little shocked about how good it was. Then you see like Odd Gentlemen involved, and our big question going into Grendel is whether or not they will take Grendel. Like if this was like a tryout process for them to jump into Grendel. Personally, I hope they do. There's several reasons behind that. One is just because Ilphonic, while they've done some great things and they're unbelievably hardworking dudes, I don't see how they could have possibly done Grendel as well as they could have while working on everything else in the game. So let Grendel go to somebody else, let Odd Gentlemen take it on, then they have time to actually focus on only that and make it as well as they possibly can, while Ilphonic can still focus. Like Jarvis House has been in the works since December. Like, where did Grendel fit into that? And Grendel appears to be completely done. So, where did Ilphonic get time to do that? They're a small team. I hope Odd Gentlemen took it on.
Right. Again, what we've seen of Grendel is very little, and it's also been in first person.
Yeah.
So that begs the question, because it seems like the Odd Gentleman works well with their first person. If Odd Gentleman takes this on, is it going to be in first person like the Virtual Cabin?
Yeah.
It's somewhat like the Virtual Cabin.
The rumors are going around that Odd Gentlemen have done Grendel, but they've only done first-person games up to this point. Do they stick with that, or do they make this whole design, but then take Ilphonic's mechanics and apply it to that design? So it really begs the question: is it own game mode?
Right.
Is Grendel its own game mode?
Right. You get you see in the Virtual Cabin at the end, you go through the tunnel. Now, if you were to take the regular game that we know and love, and take that camera, the third-person camera angle. Right now, you're outside of the tunnel.
That'd be weird.
You'd have to bring the camera down and then bring it back up. Is it going to be a new camera, fixed camera altogether for just that map? That's what makes us think it's its own separate game mode. Yeah. Because switching in and out of that, I feel like isn't an easy feat.
Right. Yeah. It would be a lot cooler in first person.
Like,
would it not? I think it would be terrifying. Yeah.
Right.
You could but Jason in first person is a different question.
Be difficult. Right. I mean,
one of the reasons the game was in third person in general at the start was the fact that you wanted to see who you were as Jason, to see how you were doing things. Like, the game's about Jason. If you can't see who you are as Jason, what's the point of even switching Jasons around?
Exactly.
So you wouldn't be able to tell what part you are, and
exactly. You'd be able to see like your weapon, maybe.
Yeah, you'd be able to see one hand.
Yeah.
And then also the cinematics with the kills.
Right.
If
those could still stay, though.
Those could still stay, yeah.
Zoom out for the kills or something like that.
Yeah, just go into like that cinematic way.
I feel like the sense would also, if that's a ability, it'd be different. You know what I'm saying? Because
abilities in general are going to change.
Yeah. Right, because sense, sense might be able to stay the same, but somewhat.
This is what we say, like, because if they do Grendel, no matter what, even if it's not its own game mode, it changes everything. Yeah. And starting with the abilities, we know Sense can still...
The thing is, would it light up a room? Would it just be a big red square?
Grendel,
because Grendel's all inside.
Yeah, the whole thing's inside.
As far as we know.
there's no okay. I mean, we know for 99% of the map it's going to be inside.
Yes.
Floating in space, but
Right.
Exactly.
So are you going to be able to see just the outline of the counselors then through 3 walls, 4 walls, as you would standing in a camp and you can see them up the road?
Yeah. And the same goes for shift.
Oh yeah, it'd be difficult to shift.
You can't because I mean, we'll get into later how we think animations are going to change, but like doors, they're all like they open by themselves,
Yeah.
Can Jason break down those doors and then he can shift in? And also morph. Or can you morph right into a room, or are there only certain parts of the map you can morph to? Because basically what that would be, if he could morph anywhere he wants on Grendel, that's basically the equivalent of Jason being able to morph inside of a cabin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which wouldn't work out very well.
Technically, everything's inside.
Everything's inside.
Maybe they went the route for each room is a cabin, and there are wide hallways,
like lobbies?
not those little hallways, the circle hallways. Maybe you get these big wide hallways, and that's the outside of the cabin,
which you could do, which we saw in Jason X. There are bigger hallways,
right? Yeah. So maybe those are the outside, and you can morph there, and then
the
break
shift or something is I guess like the doors of the cabin.
Shifting's gonna be a bitch regardless.
Yeah, it really would.
Shifting outside is still difficult. I mean, for me anyway. But I suck as Jason. But still, like, you have to avoid trees, rocks, everything. And
I would personally love if shift just went away for Grendel. Like because Grendel is a really good time to run with stock. And what it can do. Like, the idea to me, especially in first person, would be even cooler. But walking through one of those tight tunnels, you get to the end of the hallway and you see the door open by itself, and he's already standing there. Like, just like how we saw in the virtual cabin.
Yeah.
Like, that would be dope.
Yes.
That's scary. There's an element of suspense again. So, that would be cool. And then, past the abilities, we have the question of animations. Those all have to change. Taking down doors, is he really going to keep swinging a machete normally at doors into a metal door?
What? Maybe those doors don't open by themselves. Maybe they just open for counselors, whatever. So those doors are shut. Maybe he has to, pry the doors open, and then it breaks.
In Uber, in Jason X, he literally just like pounds his fist on the door and knocks them bitches down.
Yeah.
So if he could do that in the game,
that'd be pretty cool.
It would be cool. But like I said, it's a whole other animation they have to go through and apply it to every Jason and that mechanics, which is why it has to be its own game mode. You can't just be a map you select and go into it.
Exactly. We were going to talk about this a little later, but I think it's a nice time to bring up, other Jasons on the Grendel.
Yeah.
Like that Uber Jason arguably looks a little bigger, but taller. So say, you need to bang on the top of the door. Mm-hmm. I mean, those smaller Jasons would have to grow a little bit.
My thing in general, putting them on Grendel, it comes down to what is the damage going to be like for Uber? Because we'll dive into that again later when we get to the weapons and that discussion. But like, Uber is going to be able to me, he should be able to take more damage. Guns should not affect him really. If we're going by the movie, the dude sat there and had assault rifle bullets bounce off of him. And we're talking 24-55 assault rifles, so they're probably pretty powerful guns.
Yeah. He's all metal.
Yeah, just tick, 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 tick. Like, that'd be, first of all, that needs to happen. I want to hear that. Like, anytime you hit him, I want to hear a ting. Yeah, I want to hear a ting anytime you hit him.
Right. So, yeah, maybe his pros and cons, maybe those are completely different. Water speed, not a factor. So would he have a negative water speed? That's a given, right? There's no water on Grendel. So it'd be pointless to give that a negative.
And we're talking about other Jasons going to Grendel, but will Uber be able to hop outside of Grendel and go to the regular game mode?
Right.
I wouldn't mind that as much as I would other Jasons going to Grendel. But still, like, there's a lot to change there. I don't know. I think it would be weird.
Yeah, like his pros and cons. He would probably have a plus grip strength, plus damage. He would honestly
plus everything other than
plus
water.
Everything
other than water. He can't run.
We think he played like Savini.
Yeah,
Savini Jason.
But he'd be even better than Savini.
Yes, he would.
He'd be dominant.
Which is why if you bring him to the main multiplayer game mode, everyone's gonna run him because should be that OP.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
he should be the best Jason. Which, yes, exactly why maybe he is exclusive to the Grendel. But then people be upset.
We've been everyone. We look at the virtual or not the virtual cam, but the roadmap, which we haven't got a new one yet. Please, come on. Like I understand not much has changed, but we have skipped some stuff on the roadmap. Can we get another one, please?
Yeah, if you don't give us a roadmap, explain why we haven't gotten anything or what's coming.
Yeah.
Like that's the problem. Like we need to know what's coming next. The questions aren't going to stop unless you answer them.
But like the point of me bringing up the roadmap is the fact we do see a new Jason and a new map and a new game mode right next to each other. Is that game mode this whole time we've been like, oh, that's paranoia. That's paranoia. Is it not? Is it the Grendel game mode? It drops right in between a map and Jason.
Right. So maybe we get an updated roadmap. Maybe that new Jason is not Uber Jason and it's Roy for multiplayer. The new map is a Part 5 map. And then Uber Jason is not on that roadmap at all. He's only exclusive to the new game mode, Grendel.
Yeah, but then what's the other Jason that's farther down the road?
Exactly. But just tell us. Just give us anything at all.
But okay, then we have. But when we back to like the animation discussion, you have the door one's a big one. I don't know, that has to kind of change to a degree.
Yeah.
But environmental kill animations are going to be drastically different because there's no fucking windows.
Tree stumps.
I mean, I guess
dude, door like slamming his head in the door. How you gonna do that? Are we gonna have the thing close on his head?
The only thing that would work is the whole map just gonna be the one where he just slams his head on something and and falls over. That's all I can think of. Just on this corner of the desk. Oh, this corner of the desk. Oh, this wall. Just backbreakers and head smashes.
You could throw them into space, but then the physics behind that
doesn't work.
The wind, everything's gotta be sucked out that window and shit like that. There are windows. What we saw in Jason X, there are windows that go in between the rooms. Where like right where the liquid nitrogen kill is, which liquid nitrogen better be in the fucking map or I'm really upset.
Yeah.
But the windows that go from room to room, you can still throw them through there. That's fine. But like other than that, there's not many windows. The door head kill is gone. Pretty much there seems to be new environmental kills. Like in general.
Right.
No more trees snapping arms, no more hanging them on trees. The coat hanger one could still be in there somehow, but not on a coat hanger, but just
something,
Yeah, definitely they were in the mocap studio two separate runs, I believe, or three. Two?
Well, technically three.
Yeah, technically three. They could have had. Of course, I imagine that Grendel was on their internal wish list. Mm-hmm. So I imagine they, have been doing these recordings throughout, even though we weren't confirmed to be getting Uber or Grendel, a year ago when they were in the mocap studio. A year ago, maybe they recorded some of those kills.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've all been expecting Uber at some point. Did not think we'd get Grendel. Very shocked
because it changes everything.
It changes everything, and one of the big things we know for a fact it's going to change. At least it should. Is How to Kill Jason, the sweater. There obviously can't be a sweater unless you pull holograms into it. You pull the whole VR shit we saw in Jason X. You pull that into it, maybe you can get the sweater inside of this hologram thing.
Where's the shack going to be?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Maybe it's possible half the map is on the Grendel and then half the map is the simulation where you go to Crystal Lake or you go to one of the random maps with the shack, with everything, and everything is just like we know it already. That would be tough, and that would be weird.
It would be weird. I think that is the wrong way to go about it. If you bring simulation in it should just be used as something that can distract Jason like once a game or something.
Like a flare gun or something.
But even then, it's too complicated. And there's always that risk of it being too overpowered and you getting away from Jason.
Right, because, say you go into the simulation, and all it is just like the shack, right?
Yeah, you could.
So you go in the shack, he gets alerted. He goes in. How would he get there? One, would he just wait by the simulation entrance until you come back?
Regardless of anything, it doesn't make sense because you're going to go into a simulation. You're going to pull out a fake sweater from the shack, a simulated sweater. You come out of the simulation, it's gone, right? I mean, this ain't fucking. It's not a godly sweater,
right?
You'd have to kill him in the simulation for that to make any sense.
Then that brings up if you have to kill him in one room. Why would Jason ever go into that room?
Unless the simulation can be done other places, and you just kind of,
dude.
To me, that's the wrong way to go with it.
So does that mean, Tommy Jarvis? Let's throw Tommy Jarvis in the mix now. Tommy Jarvis is, the only way you can kill Jason right now.
Mm-hmm. He just shows up in the simulation.
He would be in the Would he be in the simulation? Would we get a whole new hero altogether? Which would mean a whole new way to kill Jason. Well, no sweater, nothing. Yeah.
This is another thing. Like, if it was a simulation process, which I really don't think it is, but if it was, Tommy should be exclusive to that simulation, which means a player really can't come in to be him,
Right.
unless inside of the simulation. They shouldn't be able to come out. That to me
make
would be
sense.
stupid. Tommy should not be in
On this
there
map.
at all in general. We'll come back to that in a second.
Which is why it would be its own game mode. Another reason.
Yeah. To me, there's only two ways you can really kill him. That would make sense in terms of Jason X and Uber. One's freezing him, but how the fuck would you do it? You'd have to get him inside of a cryogenic chamber and freeze him. Why, like you just said, why the hell would he go over there
If he knows
you're going to put him in there, right? Like, I don't see how that would work. The other one is for somehow to blow up what we saw in the movie is to somehow blow up those connectors and leave that big hole and to get Uber Jason out in space. And then have, when we come back to that hero talk, if Brodsky is the hero, Brodsky takes him out. That's it, dude. Like, that's super fucking complicated. Yeah. I really don't know what they're gonna do. But like we were saying about heroes, Tommy, if Tommy's on Grendel, I'm gonna be all sorts of pissed because that just doesn't make any sense. I get it, it's a game. You could do what you want, anything's possible. But this is 400 years in the future. Why is Tommy on the fucking map?
Yeah.
Come on. And then, like, you really should. I would say Brodsky is much better than KM14.
Yeah.
KM, of course, she would work. Don't get me wrong, but KM in the movie, she beats the shit out of pre-Uber Jason. Mm-hmm. But when he becomes Uber, he takes the bullets and he punches her head off.
Yep.
And GG, like, that's it. So she's useless.
Yeah.
To me, Brodsky should be the hero that comes into this map. Whether or not they got his likeness, I don't know. They do have rights to the character name, though. So
It'd be interesting.
Yeah, but I don't know how they're gonna go about it. Let us know. Let us know what you're thinking. This whole point of this video is to drive discussion. Like, I want to know what's going through everyone's head
because we don't know anything. Here's sorry to bring this up so quickly, but when you announce something with no information, and then eventually one day, oh, here it is. Oh, I almost forgot about it. And it's nothing what we expected. We're all disappointed. We're upset. Tell us at least an idea of what we're getting so we're not disappointed at the end result.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because what if everything in this video, none of it's true? It's regular gameplay, regular everything, and nothing has changed except for the map exterior.
No, yeah, that risk is there.
Yeah, and then we're really disappointed. Really disappointed.
Yeah, it'd be a mess. Speaking of things we might see, let's talk about how you would escape. To me, I can only think of two ways to escape. One is police calling that. I'm like 100% positive that's in the fucking game. You're gonna call the dude somehow. You're gonna fix your little radio thing. You're gonna call up the dude, and he's gonna come. He's gonna shoot the tube out, and you gotta get to the tube and get to the which we saw in Virtual Cabin 2.0. That's the route. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
That's where you gotta get to. That's the whole point of that. So that's gonna be in the game.
Which isn't bad. That's not. That's
no. That's totally fine. That's gonna be in there. But then there's like escape pod. People talk like escape pods and fixing up some sort of vehicle, like little other ship, and flying that bitch off, which we saw the girl crash in Jason X.
You're gonna be driving through space.
That's the thing.
And then he catch you. If he catches you, all he has to do is pull you out of the vehicle, and you're dead. You're in space. What, you're gonna Princess Leia in the new Star Wars and fly back to the ship for a second chance? No, there's no second chance.
I can't see any way like possible where you are the one driving away.
Exactly.
Are you gonna drive to Earth 2?
Yeah.
Is that the goal?
Even in a singular escape pod. Also, are you piloting that yourself? Yeah. If so, what's stopping 5 people from getting in escape pods and going? Woo? Jason can only get one.
Yeah.
Well, how's he even supposed to chase them in space?
Exactly.
What I'm imagining happens in terms of a vehicle escape is that they just make it a lot more difficult to repair and fix. Parts spread out. Probably more parts in general. A lot more collaborative way of getting this vehicle fixed.
Right.
And then once you do and you get it started, you're gone. Like, that's it.
Yeah, there's no
no driving. It's just over. You did it. That's the only way I can see it. I can't see Jason. Oh shit, they're out there, morph out into space and just free fall out there.
Yeah, exactly.
No, that
puts on a spacesuit and
Yeah, gets a little jetpack so he can catch up.
yeah. Nah, dude, it just
Or does he Princess Leia?
it's just
Like-
it's not gonna work, man. It's just gonna be.
there's no way.
Yeah, other than those two escapes, I have no idea. So we're losing a boat escape. You can still run out time.
Yeah,
I mean, we're used to having. So there's probably gonna be 2 vehicles, 2 ships you
Escape
can
pods of
fix,
some sort.
And the police.
and the police. Yeah. Other than that,
or killing Jason.
so it just. But the thing is, all these things have to change.
Yes.
They're completely new animations. So good luck with that.
It's like a whole new game, pretty much.
It is,
whole
bro.
new
It's
game.
completely new.
Everything comes back to it being its own game mode.
Yeah. And what a lot of people are missing, and like all this is going through my head. What about the weapons?
Yeah.
Am I gonna find a fucking 1980 shotgun inside
Or a
of Uber
1980
Grendel?
Swiss Army knife
Yeah,
to,
And
dude,
almost-
pocket knives?
to stab him in his neck.
Yeah, pocket knives, bats, med sprays kind of make sense. I understand that one. Axes don't make sense.
No.
Bats don't make like.
And then guns.
Yeah, guns in general, like maybe. All right, there were like shotguns in the movie. They had these like super futuristic shotguns.
blasters,
Yeah, they could put those in there, I guess.
I don't know if he'd be falling to his back. He'd probably just be like, Jesus.
And I
Like
feel
the stun.
Yeah, I feel
Can
like
you
it's
Regular
Wait,
stun.
way harder to stun him because
Yes, you shouldn't. To me, you shouldn't be able to stun the motherfucker at all. Like
he's Uber.
he was never affected by anything, man.
No.
The dude blew up and flew out freely into space, totally fine.
And like I already said, we could be looking too much into it. Maybe he'll play exactly the same. Bugsy walks up with a baseball bat, smacks him, and he falls over for 10 seconds.
Yeah,
And then we're disappointed.
to me, I think that's what's going to happen. I think he's just going to play the same in terms of like combat mechanics, which blows because
which is
fuck.
which is arguably the worst part of the game.
Yeah, the current combat mechanics are a disaster. I hate it. It's my least favorite part of the entire game.
Yeah.
So I just can't. Grendel, if Grendel or not Grendel, but Uber can get his ass whooped, that's gonna suck. All of the entire immersion of Grendel is taken away if you can beat the shit out of Uber Jason.
Right.
Get
Because
rid of it.
Technically, he should be the best because he's like, I guess he's got like superpowers pretty much because he gets completely rebuilt by a futuristic machine. You think he'd be like indestructible, like you know what I'm saying?
Well, we see he is, man. Like he
Yeah.
got shot over and over by guns that we saw destroyed regular Jason. All right, just completely destroyed the
Yeah,
body of a
blew him away.
regular Jason. He completely he's bounced off of him.
Yep.
No problem.
Perma rage, where he could just fucking break all the doors down just instantly.
That's what he did in the movie.
Yeah.
Just
Exactly.
Smack through the doors. I don't know. It begs a lot of questions. It really does. Then, I mean, of course, there are stuff like the shotguns. You can just make a different, like, build of it, and it could still do the same thing. Same with bats. You can do the same thing. It's just like all these things can still be in the game, but they can't. Machetes
Yeah,
have to
you
be
can
the
just change
space
it,
machetes.
which he carries around anyways, like that space machete. How hard is that to change? You know?
Yeah.
Pipes, fire pokers.
Uh,
You could find pipes. I guess.
yeah.
Fire poker, no.
No.
Yeah. I don't know.
What are we playing?
That shit's gonna change for sure. That's a whole other thing that's gonna change. Then you have perks.
That's something we just thought of today.
Yeah, it's like
Okay, so say the bat doesn't exist. Say the pocket knives or med sprays don't exist, or something, and I go in with those perks. Now they don't exist. I'm out of 2 perks. You know, do you get separate perks for the Grendel map? Do you have your counselor with Grendel perks and normal perks? Again, starting the car faster, like a lead foot, where you drive faster if you're alone. Well, what if there is no car and you don't drive? Then that perk is actually useless, and the negative is boat. It's boat speed.
yeah.
There's no boat.
it's got to be its own game mode, right? I mean, I can't see it being any other way than its own game mode. Like, which is what it keeps coming back to. That's our main point of this whole thing. Is like it has to be its own game mode,
which is
to work out the way we want it to work out.
which is again back to the roadmap, which we don't have an updated one. That would, might answer our questions. Might answer all these questions just answered with one picture that takes 10 minutes to make. that everybody wants and everyone is asking for. Like,
Nobody's getting
is that game mode that we are getting very soon, is that Paranoia, which was teased originally in August, formally announced in what, October?
August.
No, the trailer, the actual trailer. I think that was October.
Yeah, it was October.
Yeah. So is that closer than we think? Have they even started working on it? Because it seems like the Grendel map is done. Is that the new game mode that is next on the map? And Paranoia is still 6 months away.
I don't know. This is one of those moments where we sit and we say, like, why announce shit so early when you aren't going to give us anything else?
Why
the
announce?
one thing I dig about Dead by Daylight is that it's announced and then 7 days later it's released.
Or less.
Or less. Yeah, it's like, can we get that?
And you know what you're getting. All right, here is this killer. Here are the abilities he has. And there you go. With this, hey, you're going to get this. Oh, when? Soon.
Coming soon.
like,
Oh, what is it? Soon. You'll find out soon.
Stay tuned.
We talk
Yeah,
about
stay
all the
tu-
time on the stream is the hype factor.
Right.
Yeah, if you announce something, the hype is there. Like, oh, shit. Like, we all, like, when Virtual Cabin 2.0 dropped, like, oh, shit. Uber Jason, shit.
That we were at a
and
10.
watch the hype start fading.
We were
away,
at a
bro.
10. We were at a 10. Right now, Uber Jason's at a 2. When they finally do release it, and it doesn't meet our expectations, it's going to be negative hype. It's going to be.
People are
Tell
gonna be
us
so
what.
mad.
Tell us what we're getting in a time frame at least. If you don't know, say we haven't started working on it. We don't know. Tell us. Transparency was a great thing before this game came out.
Yeah. Even the first couple months after it came out, it was solid.
One day, didn't go on Twitter. 1 month, they didn't go on Twitter.
Like I understand their mentality behind trying to be so quiet about things because people have been complete dickheads about things. It's like freaking out on them over little things that they don't need to be freaked out about.
Okay, and then they're also waiting to make a huge announcement, and then people go and data mine. They put it in their game, people data mine it, it's leaked, it's gone. What got leaked, and then like a day after they announced it? What was that? Was that the small maps?
Jarvis.
Oh yeah, the Jarvis map. I think it was data mined and leaked. 2 days later, I believe they formally announced it.
Yeah. That was during a PAX event that it got leaked.
Yep.
And they were like, shit.
Right, so
Yeah.
they needed to make a trailer right away. You know, so I get it. You're waiting to drop a trailer to make us all freak out. I mean, I expect a trailer for Jason X
Let's
and
hope.
Grendel
Let's hope.
with information.
Yeah, and we keep right now. We see that directly Gun Media, not Elphonic, not I don't know about Odd Gentlemen, I don't watch them, but like I know Gun Media has been in game quite a bit, and usually the only time you see them in game quite a bit
Is when they're getting screenshots,
get screenshots, video,
or making trailers, because that is their job.
yeah, exactly. So those are the only times we really see them do that. I just man,
Fingers crossed.
now what do we actually think for when? When do we think it's gonna drop? Personally, our opinions mean shit. It could be a week from now. It could
be a
be
year.
6 months from now. It could be yeah. But to me, looking at like you just brought up data miners, the map appears to be very much done. Uber appears to be done. His kills appear to be done. All right. It looks like they were last second polishing. And now we're just getting closer and closer to that reveal. Like
It's very possible they have submitted the patch to Sony and Microsoft for certification. And once they get the green light, they'll announce a trailer and say, "Hey, well, I'm not 100% sure how that works. I believe once your patch is certified on console stores, then you can schedule."
right.
So I'm sure they're waiting for it. Could be done, and they're waiting for certification for console right now. And then when they get certified, they drop the trailer that they've been working on. This is all hope, by the way.
This is all.
This is-
we're fucking praying.
We don't
all right?
fucking know a thing, you know. And then, you know, we get a little bit of hype. Hopefully, you know, we don't get a trailer 3 months before it happens. Paranoia. And we can
So
be
far.
and people will be excited again. And hopefully it lives to these expectations that we have. You know, it's just so sad how we started out super transparency. I mean, the game is still fun. The game is still fun. But again, announcing stuff months and months with no information and just a coming soon breaks our hearts.
Right.
Honestly.
I was praying when I saw Virtual Cabin 2.0 and all this stuff was like dropped, and I was praying that we'd get Grendel and Uber at the end of January, and this, which I swear to God there better be a patch this month. I don't care if it has content or not, but there better be a balance fix this month because it's killing me. I don't know. There's always that chance that it drops this month, but it could also be a long time from now.
Yeah.
Now, after all of that, just letting you guys know, we still love the game a whole lot. We still play it all the time. We still have fun.
You think I'd sit here and be so like
Passionate about
it if I didn't like the game?
Exactly. If we didn't like the game or we hated it, we would ignore it. We wouldn't play it anymore. And that's that.
Dude, I watched beta footage last night, and it was so cool to watch how scared everyone was. Fuck, I'm not touching Jason. Get the fuck out of there. Nobody really found pocket knives. It was such a great environment of dying. It was wonderful.
It really was. It really was. And yeah, the fact that Jason isn't scary anymore, people go into games spawning with a bat as Bugsy saying, have a fun 20 minutes trying to catch me.
Yeah.
And then, a campsite. Ooh, pocket knife.
Yeah.
And then when you finally run that Bugsy out of stamina,
And you get the grab, pocket knife, all stamina back, they're gone.
runs into a cabin. Oh, another pocket knife. Oh, another pocket knife.
Dude, for real. Fuck, like, this is why Grendel has tremendous hope for me, because I'm hoping that all these things are addressed, and Grendel is
Amazing.
once again extremely scary for a counselor.
Right.
And, like, fuck pocket knives.
It's our savior.
Like, there should be less than, 3 tops. Fuck Tommy's stat should go down, and Tommy's pocket knife needs to go.
We had a game where there were 9
Yeah.
pocket knives.
Yeah, and I was Jason. I almost had to kill myself.
9.
It was
8,
horrible.
8 on the
What,
map.
5 of them.
I got hit with 6 of them, and you guys still had...
And you
I
had,
had 2 of them.
and I had 1 or 2.
And it was just all Bugsies and Vanessas, and then
And
you
it
had
was,
Tommy being a dick, and it was like,
What's the fun?
what is fun about that? Jason looks like a
Literally, I
bitch.
couldn't do anything.
I couldn't. That was
No,
horrible.
you couldn't even get them all the pocket knives. You couldn't even get them with all the pocket knives.
No.
Because people would hit them before the pocket knife activates.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I was Savini when that overhead swing makes it even harder to slash.
And we weren't even. The worst part about it was me, Nick, and Green.
Yeah.
We're not even doing anything.
Nope, I stood still watching your screen, crying inside. Another thing, stock. Just while we're talking about stuff that we want to see, stock. If you get a stock grab, they do not see you. They hop out the window while you're in stock, and you grab them, and they have a pocket knife. It should not activate.
Yeah. Or if your fear's too high, too.
Yes, you should be
hate
that fucking
like,
scared.
You're not gonna think about
I
it.
just don't like seeing Jason, any Jason, dude. Like, I hate the fact that I can do it to Jason and troll him.
Knock him on his ass, fucking teabag him, dance on him. He gets right back up. You smack him again.
Yes.
And there's literally nothing. If you're playing Jason, there's literally nothing you can do about it.
You can morph away and try again.
That's
in
why
a couple
everyone
minutes.
has this like big dignity thing when we go against them, because the fact is 99% of the time we're gonna get a Jason kill, but it's not you. It's not you as Jason. It's the game fucking you as Jason. That's what it is.
Exactly.
I should not be able to come in my first game, spawn in as Tommy, and kill Jason.
First 2
And-
games.
Yeah.
First two
First 2
back to
games.
back.
He was Tommy both games, and he killed Jason. The fact that we can kill Jason, 6-7 times in 3 hours, that's almost every game.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just really upsetting.
I think our record is 4 minutes and 20 seconds, 4:20.
Yeah.
I'm pretty seriously. I think that is our record for killing Jason
Yeah.
in 4 minutes into the game.
And it was with me in the game, and I had just started.
Exactly. We have a level 2 player that has never fucking touched this game before. Can kill Jason that easily.
Yeah, it's so fast.
Well,
like-
my thing is like, people always I hate when everyone drops the argument. You just suck at Jason. These people seem to be better at Jason. Of course, you can stop to a degree. Like, people will still do these. I had that same day I got my ass whooped. I had 3 clean sweeps the same day. Like, that shit. Of course, I have good games.
And it's hilarious because when we say that Jason is so weak and Jason needs a buff and combat mechanics need to be addressed, we are saying that as a counselor with our preferences on counselor, we can beat the fuck out of Jason 10 out of 10 times.
Yeah. Of course, there are lobbies where the counselors are going to be bad, or they're not attempting to fight Jason, and
Yeah.
you still get clean sweeps. Of course, their games are there.
But when you have a squad of
dude,
4 of us,
that's the thing. If you want to troll Jason, you're gonna fucking do it. There's no in between. If you want to do it, you're gonna do it.
and we have a squad of 4, so go in and say we're gonna kill Jason. The only way we don't, glitch.
Yep.
You glitch or somebody takes my shit.
Yeah, some random takes a sweater.
And because they see us and they're like, not today.
Well, like
'cause
I
they
said,
just want to troll us. Like, great.
We don't, like I said, we don't do it for bragging rights. That's not
No,
what it is, dude.
no.
It's to prove a point. Like
We have a counter of how many Jason kills we have in 2018. It is the 11th.
yeah,
And how many do we have?
38.
38, and we didn't stream 3 times.
And those are on stream, by the way.
Those are on stream proof.
Yeah.
People have watched us
confirmed kills.
confirm kills.
And we've only been playing F13 at night, not even in the morning.
Nope.
Yeah, like
So.
I don't know how to make it any more clear. It's not that we're the best Jason killers in the world. Fucking jerk me off, bro. No,
Give us our fucking trophy, motherfuckers.
No,
we do it to prove a point, and we always say it.
Yeah,
We always say we do it to prove a point that Jason is a weak motherfucker now. He is a joke in this game. The game is not what it used to be.
Yeah. How we go down this path, I don't really know. I guess, like, what I'm trying to... The whole point, please, for God's sake, take Grendel as an opportunity to fix everything,
To
dude.
be our savior.
To be our savior.
And like we said, we wouldn't be this passionate about it if we hated the game. We love
Yeah.
the game so much.
think I
We're
logged
gonna go play it later today. We're gonna play it tomorrow. we're gonna keep playing it because we love the game. We want to see it be successful again. We want to see more than 1,400 people on peak.
Yeah.
Okay, let me compare it to this. Let me compare it to, like, the Chicago Bears. Big fan. Love Chicago Bears. I want it, but they suck. But I want them to be good, you know? And if I can do anything to help them out, I will. And that's what this is for.
Try out.
So
Try out for the Bears.
I will try out for the Bears, and we will fix the problem. Hire me, Gun Media. Just kidding. Don't fucking hire me.
Yeah, we can bring a personality you've never seen before. That's what we have to offer. Some people tell me I'm funny.
We'll be your transparency, man. We'll just talk to everybody.
But we already do. We talk to everybody.
Yeah, we answer the questions you don't want to.
And most of our answers are we don't know.
We don't know.
At least there's an answer, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
You know, an I don't know, or okay, you know, it's gonna be a little bit.
Yeah.
It's better than nothing.
A disappointing response for people to hear is better than no response at all.
Yeah, it really is.
Tell us you're not ready. Tell us this isn't ready. Tell us you haven't started on Paranoia. Tell us car customization is probably not going to happen anymore. Let us be
Retro
disappointed. Tell us if you're going to take Retro Jason out or revamp them still. Tell us and let us be disappointed for 5 hours until I stop giving a fuck anymore.
True.
Like, at least I got an answer, and I'm not sitting here refreshing your Twitter waiting.
Yeah.
And being way more upset than being disappointed.
I'm upset.
I realize I can't reiterate enough how important that transparency was. Yeah, there's an element of disappointment when you say it's going to be a while. But if I think it's going to be next week and it is a while, that hurts so much more.
And I'd rather say, okay, yeah, it's gonna be a while. Great. Okay, I know you're sitting there working on it. Be a while. It's gonna be a better product. I'd rather wait for a better product than be thinking I'm getting something that I'm not.
Delays are nothing new to indie games. This is an indie game. Just, I get it. Not many indie developers even have this much transparency.
Yeah.
But the transparency is why people loved Gun Media so much before the game came out. And then, yes, you got busy with the game. Of course you did. But then you don't tweet. None of the developers go on Twitter for weeks.
What is Daniel's job? Did we not bring him in as another community guy to be more transparent?
It worked
it was fantastic
for about a week.
Yeah.
And now again we're hearing nothing. The last 4 tweets are cosplay retweets.
Yeah, first of all, can we stop that shit in general? Like, fuck off. I don't want to see those.
and I guarantee you on Thursday today or Friday tomorrow, we're gonna get a tweet. I'm gonna get a notification. I'm gonna look at my phone and see Friday the 13th game tweeted. And it's gonna say, "We're at PAX." Come hang out with us.
Yeah, and there's going to be no announcement at PAX.
We might have a panel, but probably not. We're just going to be there.
They don't have one. Twitch, they're not even doing anything with Twitch this year, dude.
Last year, or what, the last PAX panel, last PAX, they didn't even get a booth.
Yeah. You remember Comic-Con? And they were there, and they didn't announce anything at Comic-Con.
No, they gave away pictures or posters.
Yeah, the posters, yeah. That was such a bad idea.
And and you tweet out, "Hey, we're gonna be at PAX." Ooh, the last how many PAXes you've announced something?
Oh, here we go.
Nothing.
Oh God! You know what's another thing? All right, this is my last point of this whole thing.
I'm starting to sweat.
People like mention we're all like upset about delays and stuff, but some people have noticed what the hell happened to Single Player Challenges demo. What happened to Single Player Challenges demo? That's one of the things we need a new roadmap for, and I don't understand how you don't see it either, because you skipped right over them. You skipped because they skipped past the challenges demo and went right to Shelly, the new counselor.
Mm-hmm.
So,
can you explain that single player challenges aren't ready? Can you tell us when we can expect it? Yeah. Again, when you reply and say soon, people get more upset than they already are, because that assumes that you don't even know. And if you don't know, say I don't know. We will be happier if you say I don't know, or spend 10 minutes
and make a new fucking roadmap. Wait, okay. If Daniel came out and said, we don't need one right now, and if that's the case, sure, okay, but it doesn't take long, all right, and if it solves a ton of drama between people being pissy, fucking do it. Please. It's such a simple fucking thing to do. It can't be that. Thing. I'll make it.
Yeah, tell
fucking
us.
Give me $10, Gun Media. I'll fucking make it. It's not hard.
It's really like, do you really not have 10 minutes to make a roadmap so people aren't upset? I'm upset. I'm really upset.
I don't know. I just want something to go off of.
Exactly. Especially when you look at content creators.
How many times per stream do we get the fucking roadmap question?
Exactly.
Can you just do it for me?
Hey, is there an updated roadmap? No. Is there an updated roadmap? No. Oh, somebody told me we can expect an updated roadmap in the next couple weeks. And then a day later, no roadmap. We're not getting one. Really?
And I don't know, like it's not that big of a deal, but that little shit adds up.
Exactly, the little shit adds up.
Like I said, dude, I'll make it. Just tell me what order they want it in. I'll fucking do it. It'll legitimately take me 10 minutes. Just tell me what order they want it in. I'll do it.
Yeah, exactly. Free. You do it for free.
Yeah, I don't care.
So that we can have a roadmap.
I just want a roadmap.
Listen, all I wanted for Christmas was an updated roadmap. You denied me my Christmas wish, Gun Media. Wow, thanks.
And I understand that the order may not change. Like, he was like, why do you care? All it's going to do is cross off some things and add, but it doesn't.
The timeline.
Right? Since because some things changed spots last time, and since they skipped the challenges demo, dude, is the demo just gone? Are we just going to get their full thing now? And fuck the demo?
Exactly. Yeah. In 6 months, when you don't tell us anything about single player challenges, and they say, hey, you're no longer getting the demo, you're getting the challenges. Are we supposed to be excited? Are we supposed to be excited about that? Like,
no. Son of a bitch.
I want a roadmap. I just want a roadmap. That's all I want. A content roadmap would make me happy. It'd make me want to love life again. It like I said, it makes all the content creators' lives so much easier when you have something to go off of. Hey guys, I'm new to this game. What's coming next? I have 800 hours in the game. I follow this game. It's my fucking job. I don't know.
Especially now with like who's left over in terms of content creating, like, man, the fall off of content creators in this game is just insane to me.
Because of, one, the transparency went away, and two, bugs and combat mechanics.
Yeah, the guys that are left, I mean, it's minimal, especially on YouTube. Like streamers, there's still quite a few.
Right, the Twitch streamers still go pretty strong. But as far as videos and content, when was the last time we posted a Friday the 13th game video?
Today. Right now.
Like, exactly. Like, the people that helped build your game and build the popularity, you're screwing by not giving them anything. And also, I always bring this up. You're a crowdfunded game. Every person that bought this game are your investors. You are making your investors upset by not telling your investors what you're going to do with your game, what you're going to do with your product.
Yeah, even now, like the project updates, like Randy still tries to do one every once in a while.
Every 2 months, maybe?
Yeah, but they never have anything that we didn't already know.
No, most of those project updates, when we get the email, oh shit, any information here? Hey, if you changed addresses, make sure you tell me. Oh, make sure you update your backer kit.
Yeah.
Oh, if you still don't have a code, just message me.
Yeah.
Like, nothing breaks my heart more than seeing a Twitter notification and it's a fucking retweet of a cosplay.
Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong, cosplayers are dope.
Yeah, some of them
like,
are very cool. But I want a roadmap.
I want the game elements of it.
Exactly. And like we keep saying, we're passionate. We love this game. That's why we're making this video.
Correct.
That's why we play it every day.
That's why we fucking touch it every day. That's why we That's why we love to play it every day.
That's why I cry every night.
When I go to bed and finally put my phone up and turn to bed and I don't have a content roadmap, I cry myself to sleep every single night. I'm just waiting for my roadmap. Please.
All right, so that was like the best 47 minutes of my life.
Accurate.
I hope you enjoyed the video. Listen, if you got this far, let's get what do we think? A hashtag. Get your pet spayed or neutered.
Get your pet spayed or neutered.
That's gonna wrap this video. Please let us know what you guys think about all of this. Where you think Grendel's going. Where you think Uber Jason's gonna be able to do.
We believe it or not, we do like sometimes long comments. When you're answering, every point that we do, we like those. When you write an essay talking shit, we don't like that.
We don't like that. There's a fine line.
Good way
to do things.
number your points like we have numbered as well.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Lay it on us. Because like the reason we sat down, we're like, do we want to do this video or not? It was like, I want the discussion there because people
exactly. we had the option to do an audio only and put it on the website.
Yeah.
But we like hearing what you guys think as well because you're important to us.
You're important to us.
And also,
you guys are smart as shit, man.
Some of you guys are smarter than us. A lot of you guys are smarter than us.
Most of you guys are smarter than us.
And then also, just by the hair that anyone from Gun Media has some 40 minutes to spare, 50 minutes to spare, and will watch this video and read through the dedicated fans' comments on this video.
But they don't have 10 minutes for a road.
They don't have 10 minutes for a road.
I do, motherfucker. Send me an email. I'll be waiting. Business Inquiry email on the YouTube channel.
Right. So yeah, we try to respond to as many, or at least heart or like as many comments as we can from you guys to let us know that we see your comments and we hear you.
Oh yeah, we read them all. That's actually true. We straight up read them.
We really do. We sit there refreshing sometimes. Every time there's one new comment we see, we will refresh it and read it because it's fun.
It's fun.
And like we said, most of you guys are smarter than us and know more than we do.
And we care.
And we care.
But for real though, that's going to wrap up this. This is Slashcast. We're at the Slashcast table. We're at this episode of Slashcast. Yeah. I'm trying to think if there's any other point I want to break down and yell again. I don't think so. That's going to wrap up today's episode of Slashcast. If you enjoyed, make sure you drop a like and subscribe to notifications to do my video in the future. With that, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Editor! Roll that outro. Hey, you! Thanks for watching this episode of Slashcast. If you enjoyed, make sure you drop a like and click that box right down there to check out last week's episode.
Also, if you want to check out the film the fans are calling the best fan film of all time, make sure you click that box right down there to check out our Friday the 13th fan film.
While you're at it, click that circle right there to subscribe to our channel. Never miss a video again.
As always, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.